You won't want to kill the messenger because I'm back with good news. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben.
I'm Denise.
And what a trip. I am back, and as you saw in the previous video, made it out to Vegas, actually without really much incident. I mean, trip went overly well, but what an incredible few days. I got out there and, I got to see my son, which was amazing. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben.
And I'm Alec.
You haven't seen Alec on video before, but that's because I haven't been in Vegas with him before. So, yes, we are out here on behalf of the JEM Foundation at the fundraising golf tournament. And we're gonna go get checked in now, but I wanted to give you a quick status of what's going on and where we are and who this handsome young devil is.
It's 75, Sunday, some slight wind, so it's gonna be a great day.
Yes, actually very windy, so hopefully the audio on this sounds okay. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. So here we go, and we'll record some more as we go throughout the day. Got to play some golf with him and some wonderful, wonderful people. Hey everybody, okay, we just had some lunch and I got to introduce the JEM Foundation to all these wonderful people who are raising money for the charity, and we are about to tee off, so let's get teed off.
Let's go get them.
Let's get them. And before we go any further, I've got to say Telecom For Change, what an amazing organization, what wonderful, wonderful people. We had so much fun and so much support and just, TLC. I mean, just great people. I mean, even Alec was saying, he's like, that's one of the best functions he's ever been to. I mean, just great people. But, so we got there, got to do some meet and greet, all kinds of food, and before we got started, Alec and I went out and said a quick prayer, and boy, I tell you what, our prayer was answered in more than we could have ever dreamed. But
we want to thank everybody for praying.
Yes,
we had a lot of you praying for us, and we really appreciate it because those prayers were answered.
Yeah, they were in a big way. Well, and just the fact that the trip went off without a hitch, no flight delays, no long layovers, anything like that. I mean, the whole thing, start to finish, was perfect. So, but anyway, we went out and played some golf, and we were in the Las Vegas desert, and there were 50-mile-an-hour winds. So, I've had some bad games of golf. This was a very, very challenging game of golf. I mean, the golf course was at the end of the runway, so the planes were taking off over us.
Decker.
We can't hear him.
I can. Decker.
Decker, you're not a cow. Come on. Come on, you
Sorry,
ruminant.
he's eating the grass, and it's just that sound is driving me crazy.
You're not a ruminant.
They think they are.
They think they are. But so anyway, these planes are taking off in this wind, and we're watching the planes take off, going straight and sliding sideways as they're trying to get out the air. They do I didn't even tell her this, but they do a helicopter golf ball drop. And the people that are there can buy tickets, and whoever's ball gets closest to the hole wins whatever prizes they are. And there were a lot of prizes that they were giving out to the people that contributed and were at the event, which was really cool too. It wasn't just us walking away with quite the prize, if you will. But why is your turkey strutting around in the?
I don't.
Her turkey is so weird. I know. Anyway,
he's a bird.
He is a bird. So so they had to cancel the helicopter because of the winds. It was just that bad. So they basically took the ball out, got on top of one of the golf carts, and threw him out into the putting green. And somebody, actually, Tony, who was in the golf cart with my son Alec, he won
$500
with that.
Nice.
So yeah, that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
But anyway,
not a bad day of golf.
Not a bad day of golf, and go in and more food, and just a great time. But so why are you all still here? Because you want to know how much they donated. They told us when we were on the phone, when we met with Laura and
Oh my gosh, her name escapes me because I've worked with Laura so much more.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Well, we can cut that part, or we can add her name in.
We'll add her name in.
But there you go. Anyway, sorry. I think it's Christina. I think, but don't shoot the messenger this time. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. So when we met with them, they said, you know, they knew us through a mom that we had helped previously. Her daughter was struggling. We were there for her, and she was so grateful, and has actually become, you know, part of us. She's very much part of our support group. But she put Telecom For Change in contact with us, Laura, and
Chandra talked to, I guess she's friends with Laura.
Okay.
And she had spoken with Laura about our organization because they were looking for an organization to donate to. And she told them about the JEM Foundation, what we had done in Arizona, our parent support group, where we had met Chandra, and we've become friends with Chandra. And so Laura had contacted us, and we had a meeting with her, and she had said, you know, to expect what, 25,000.
She said normally 25 to 35,000 is what they raise, which for us that's unbelievable because you've seen, oh good, Buddy's back.
Dennis the Menace.
Yes, yes, he's adorable.
You can't see him, but he's the neighbor's.
They might be able to. I don't know, but anyway, you guys go about your business. We have done many campaigns for the JEM Foundation trying to raise funds. I mean, we struggled. You just have no idea. And just briefly, just to bring our organization into existence, we had to sell our house and downsize to get money to get the JEM Foundation up and rolling. So, I mean, that's how much we've struggled for funds. I mean, we could go into many stories about it. Anyway, so the bottom line, we get up there. They called me in early off the golf course. They said, hey, we've got folks that are starting to leave because of the storm. We want to do the check presentation. So I get up there, you know, and everybody's up there, and they recorded it. So there'll be further video footage of all this and my choked up acceptance speech because they turned this giant check around for $100,000. Speechless doesn't even say enough. I mean, I was choked up. I couldn't say anything. I looked at Alec and he didn't even know what to say. I mean, he was pretty welled up in his eyes too. I mean, more than we could possibly have ever dreamed of. I mean, we pray for large donations, but
we're still in shock. To be honest, like we are still reeling from the amount of money. We overnight went from like a $12,000, $12,000 to $15,000 charity to $100,000 charity, and you know, and it's amazing because there's so much that we can do now, and you know, and there's a lot we can do. We can now start to get the animal therapy up and running. It's just we've never seen this kind of money for our charity ever, and like we never thought in a million years that we would get this kind of donation. I mean, we've done a lot with the small charity that we have, but it's like struggle to try to get donations, and we scrape by, and it's, hey, we've been blessed by what we have received, and we've had some amazing people that have supported us and that continue to support us, and it's because of them that we've been able to do what we've done.
And we've had several kids in therapy. I mean, when parents can't pay for that therapy, we have paid for these kids to get help, and we get messages all the time saying what you have done, both with the information that Denise has written up on our website, the blogs and all that help, the legislation that we passed and all that. We get messages all the time. Your work has saved my child's life, and you can't put a price tag on that. But the fact is, you know, when we've got somebody in therapy, you know, we're looking at $30 to $50 an hour to keep these kids in there. So
more than that. It's usually $80 an hour now.
Yeah. Right. So that's it. So every penny we get goes back into helping kids and the organization. We don't take any kind of a paycheck from it. You know, long ago when I was working, you know.
All those 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. Yeah.
But when we were still in Arizona, I burned up a whole year's worth of vacation, taking days off to get down to the Capitol to meet with the folks to make this thing happen. But anyway, hey, come on, guys.
That's enough. Come on.
Buddy, you need to go. Homestead.
No, well, this
just
isn't
smile.
Homestead. This is Dennis the Menace dog.
Animals straying onto your property is part of homesteading.
It
just
is,
including the fox that stole 4 or 5 of our hens. We're missing some birds.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole different video.
That's a whole nother video.
We are here to let you know I'm home safe. The charity got a boost that we never saw coming. We are so grateful.
Never saw coming. I mean, God, right?
Oh,
I mean, God.
Yeah.
Just,
well, like I was telling Larry,
yeah.
and he was in tears, and he's like, "That's a God thing." He's like, you know, you ask, and in many cases you receive, and this, boy,
did we receive?
Boy, did we receive.
We had no clue.
No,
we had no concept of how much money.
No.
So
No,
we are beyond grateful. I mean, like, thank you doesn't even thank you just it doesn't even
yeah.
seem it doesn't even seem relevant.
It doesn't seem the right word.
Yeah, it's definitely not the right word. You know, trying to articulate what we're feeling, but I think we're just still in shock. But we wanted to get this video out to y'all, and thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. Ben is safe, which is the main thing, and then we're going to be able to help a lot of kids. Yep. But yeah, that's, you know, because of prayers, because of God, because of the generosity of others and God putting it on their heart, we have raised the most amount of money that we've ever raised.
Well, I have to add one thing to that. Her determination to see this thing through, to get the JEM Foundation organized. She's the organized one. I was working full time, so 98% of this is on her shoulders. An amazing mom who a horrible thing happened. But we keep Jake's memory alive and his heart alive by helping other people. And that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing what we do. So thank you again for your prayers, and pray for us as we go forward and utilize this money to the best of our ability. And
yeah, here's to getting the animal therapy started.
Boy, I think my list just grew longer again. Yes. Every time I turn around, my list is getting longer. So anyway.
Homesteading.
Yeah, that's right, homesteading. So. Hey everybody, well, I did not get a chance to film yesterday. It was so busy. What a day, what an event, what amazing people. So they raised $100,000 for the JEM Foundation. It was a great day with some wonderful people, and I got to spend the day with my son playing golf. We just had such a great time. Just landed back in Asheville and on my way home. So again, it's a great trip, and we will wrap this up for everybody. But as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. God bless. We'll see you on the next video, and thank you for all your prayers. It was a great trip. Bye.